Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something a little intense, but absolutely crucial. We're breaking down some ancient wisdom and pointing it directly at a very modern, incredibly frustrating problem: burnout. We're going to look at 3 harsh, unfiltered Stoic rules that are designed to completely rebuild your mind, your body, and your heart. So, if you've been feeling exhausted, disconnected, or just kind of stuck on autopilot lately, you are in exactly the right place.
So, here's our blueprint for today's explainer. First, waking up from autopilot. Then, Rule 1, fix the mind. Rule 2, fix the body. Rule 3, fix the heart. And finally, putting it all together in the circle of rebirth. This is really all about reconstructing your daily life from the inside out. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Waking up from autopilot.
Picture this for a second. You wake up, you commute, you work, you eat, you sleep, and then you just rinse and repeat. From the outside, everything looks totally fine, perfectly stable. But on the inside, well, maybe it feels a bit hollow, like you're just existing. It's this modern malaise, right? We're literally sleepwalking through our own lives. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, shoulders slumped, and think, where'd I even go? But here's the wild part. This isn't just a 21st century problem, like at all. Thousands of years ago, guys like Marcus Aurelius, literally the most powerful man alive at the time, wrote about these exact same anxieties. Seneca struggled with the feeling of time just evaporating. Epictetus, a man who went from slavery to becoming a philosophical powerhouse, fought for freedom over his own mind. These ancient heavyweights dealt with the exact same hollow feeling. And the good news? They forged a way out.
Which brings us to Section 2. Rule 1, fix the mind. The Stoic truth here is pretty blunt. If your mind is lost, you need immediate intervention. It all starts up here.
Listen to this absolute gem from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But let's be real for a second. Today, most of us have totally surrendered that power, haven't we? Our minds are basically battlefields, surrendered to the endless noise of 24/7 news cycles, social media algorithms, and just constant endless comparison. We're feeding ourselves mental garbage all day and then wondering why we don't have any clarity. Make it make sense? So, step 1 is an immediate detox. The source material challenges us to take just 7 days. For the first 30 minutes of every single morning, feed your mind truth, not trash. Pick up some philosophy instead of scrolling your feed. Think of it as training camp, because right now, your mind is either your greatest weapon or your absolute worst prison.
You know how most of us set goals, right? They're usually totally outcome-based, like, I want to lose weight. But the Stoics understood something huge. Lasting change requires a complete shift in identity. Instead of, I want to lose weight, it becomes, I am someone who honors my body. See the difference? Action naturally follows identity. Don't talk about who you wish you could be someday. Write down, I am becoming, and finish that sentence with who you are actively choosing to be today. Because real transformation happens right now, in the present moment, with every single tiny decision you make.
This perfectly captures the Stoic idea of assent. Basically, assent is when you just agree with the lies your own fears whispering to you. We've all said these things. I don't have time. I can't do this. It's way too late for me. Guys, those aren't facts. That is an invisible prison that you are building for yourself. The exact second you stop giving your assent to those lies, you break out. We have got to rewrite these core beliefs. So, I don't have time suddenly becomes, I'm learning to prioritize what actually matters. Just completely reframing it. Rewriting those beliefs acts like a sledgehammer, just smashing down the walls of your old identity.
Okay, but to actually pull this off, you need a reliable system. So here is a daily warrior mindset ritual you can try. Step 1. In the morning, physically write down 3 thoughts that make you stronger and 3 that make you weaker. Step 2. Throughout the day, play defense. Catch those negative thoughts the second they creep in and forcefully replace them with something true. And step 3. At night, do a quick review. Ask yourself, did my mind serve me today or did it sabotage me? Look, mastering your mind isn't about some fake forced toxic positivity. It's about raw discipline. Because when you command your thoughts, you literally command your reality.
Moving on to Section 3, Rule 2, fix the body. Because here's the thing, a powerful mind simply cannot survive inside a weakened, neglected body.
Your body is the vessel that actually carries your purpose into the world. Seneca hit the nail on the head when he warned, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Ouch, right? Just think about how true that is right now. Every time you fall into a late-night doom-scrolling black hole and trade away your sleep, you are literally stealing from your own strength for tomorrow. We have to stop viewing physical discipline as some kind of punishment. It's actually your natural human state.
Marcus Aurelius didn't get up at dawn because it was fun or easy. He did it because discipline was his nature as a human being.
Let's quickly break down 4 daily physical habits from the source that rebuild this vessel. Number 1, nutrition as awareness. Before you take a bite, just ask yourself, is this fueling my purpose or is it just feeding a weakness? Number 2, sleep. You've got to protect those 7 to 8 hours. It's not a luxury, it's how you reset your willpower. You simply cannot build greatness on an exhausted brain. Number 3, 20 minutes of daily movement. Look, emotions get completely stagnant when you just sit there all day. Getting up and moving conquers that stagnation. It physically signals to your brain that you are the one in command. And finally, number 4, voluntary discomfort. Take a cold shower. Choose water over soda. Just actively leaning into these tiny self-imposed hardships builds this incredibly quiet, unshakable faith in yourself. Next up, Section 4, Rule 3, Fix the Heart. Now that we've secured the mind and the body, we have to talk about the core. I want to slow down the pace just a little bit here, because this is heavy. If you've ever felt completely empty inside, even when your life looks totally fine on paper, that is a huge, glaring warning sign. It means your heart has gone numb. You see, we build these massive walls to keep the pain out, but guess what? Those same walls keep all the joy out too. A numb heart is really just a heart that's dragging around way too much luggage. Anger, guilt, past regrets. Epictetus put it beautifully. It's not what happens to you that hurts, but how you react to it. To finally drop that heavy luggage, the source material suggests a really profound 30-night practice. Every single night, write down one thing you are choosing to forgive. Maybe it's a person who wronged you, or maybe, and this is often harder, you need to forgive yourself. And you don't do it because they deserve it. You do it because you deserve liberation. Letting go does not make you weak, guys. It makes you weightless. And to actually reconnect with that heart of yours, you've got to try sitting in total silence. No phone, no music playing in the background, just you confronting 3 massive, soul-searching questions. Ready? Number 1, if I absolutely could not fail, how would I live? Number 2, what am I pretending not to care about? And number 3, when no one is watching, who am I really? Now, whatever you do, do not run away from the answers, especially if they make you squirm. You know that uncomfortable trembling feeling in your chest? That's actually a good thing. It's proof you're still alive in there. So grab a pen and physically write those answers down. Because the truth is, a heart without a direction is just going to wander endlessly. The Stoics had this brilliant concept called sympatheia. It's basically the idea that every single soul is deeply connected to every other soul. Marcus Aurelius actually wrote that what harms the hive harms the bee. Finding true purpose isn't like finding a lost set of keys under the couch. It's something you have to actively forge through action, through service, and through reconnecting with the hive around you. When you step up to help someone, when you create something, when you love, that is when you actually expand.
Which brings us to Section 5, the circle of rebirth.
So, how does this whole shebang actually tie together? Let's bring it all home. These 3 rules, they don't just exist in a vacuum. They are totally, completely linked. Let's look at a real-world example from the source material to synthesize all this. Meet James. In month 1, this guy was completely burned out, just drowning in self-doubt. Fast forward to month 2, he starts applying Rule 1. He fixes his mind by reading Aurelius every morning instead of doom scrolling. Boom, now he has a true compass. Month 3 rolls around and he adds Rule 2. He starts taking those cold showers, going for daily runs, literally forging his physical vessel. By month 4, he applies Rule 3. He starts volunteering, doing acts of service, and suddenly his heart is back online. His flame is ignited. By stacking all 3 rules, James literally stopped desperately chasing happiness and just allowed himself to embody it. His mind, his body, and his heart were finally moving as one unified force.
And that brings us right back to you. Are you ready to actually wake up? You weren't put here just to survive on autopilot until the clock runs out. You were born to be fully awake. Listen to me. There is no old life to go back to. There is only the new life, sitting right there, waiting for you to claim it. Say it out loud to yourself right now. I begin my transformation today. So I'm going to leave you with one final provocative question. Are you going to just be a passive viewer today? Or are you going to become the author of your own total transformation the exact second this explainer ends? The choice, as those ancient Stoics would remind us, is absolutely, entirely yours.